God dang you, Jad.
My wrestling shoes are in there.
Good job, Jed.
Don't get it stuck in there.
So 40 seconds we should see us come up soon.
Alright.
Please, Lord Almighty. Bless you.
Thank you.
We got 29 minutes figured out anyways.
We got time, man. Is camera 4 not on?
No, we don't have camera 4 hooked up.
Alright.
67. There we go.
Woohoo! It's right there, and I can hear everything.
Hey, coaches.
Alright. Do we have a You're right there. Like, it's the red program. Yeah, camera 2. Sound works good.
So what I'm gonna have you do is like in between, if they ever put on music, it might be easier for you just to unplug your microphone.
Okay.
So when the music comes on, just
How will I be?
right over here. You'll be sitting right here. So here's the mic, right here.
Yeah.
And my phone's not loading right now. But it was.
I will be on TV. You'll be famous, bro.
No. I won't be on TV. I'll be sitting right there.
Nice.
Fair enough.
What do we do if they play music and stuff?
So over here, let me show you. You see this mic port right here?
Yeah.
I think it'd be easier like when it comes on or like in between the match, just
Hey, Colby.
on there.
Oh,
That's the track. Or actually, what you could do is just like from here.
gotcha. Coach, copyright?
Yeah. Like that.
Alright, gotcha.
Whoever's running that music, let us know before they play.
Give us like at least like 5 second up.
Yeah. You're commentating?
I am commentating, yes. Actually, the stream is live right now.
Yeah.
Can we see how many people are watching?
Actual production.
What?
You guys are going actual production.
Yeah, we're streaming this all live.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, normally I'd be out there wrestling, but I have an injury, so,
So you
I'm
gotta
out
be
this season.
production manager.
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
So you're doing the color commentary tonight, huh?
Yeah, I'm doing the commentary tonight. Yeah.
Great experience.
bro.
Are you streaming
Yeah,
right now?
right now, bro.
Who's watching?
I don't know yet. I don't know the time.
Talking?
It's a very sensitive mic. So if you hold it up here, you'll like destroy everybody's ears.
So they can hear you saying this right now?
Yeah.
Hello, this is Derek Pius.
And I am Danny Estrada, and we are going to be in charge of your streaming today. Right now, they're going over the basic rules of the match.
Alright, watch out, Danny. You're going to sit in your chair.
Oh, I'm gonna sit. Okay, I'm gonna
So
move.
Miss Osborne, or Miss, either Osborne or Laura, can't remember which one. But they're going to be the one controlling, so just, we'll tell them when they get here, just give you like a tap 5 seconds before they play anything. Then you just unplug that.
Alright, gotcha.
And you'll hear your headphones to know that you're talking too loud or how far to hold it. Okay, so Cole is. So what we're gonna do is with the mouse.
Okay, look where he is. Uncount. 1, 2. Look where his hips are. Inbound. Inbound. He comes out.
Yeah.
Okay, here. Now he's out. I have to stop for this time. Okay, got it in. Keep your knees in down.
Now when we wrestle,
He's got over to this part. Look where his hips are. Legal. His shoulders go down. That is a legal hit.
wrestling starts, you'll find the next description. They'll get description.
No. Here comes completely out. If your knees on the mat, you're right there. It's still going. 1, 5. Shoulders go down.
That's it. That's one.
Toes are not. Toes are only legal for one thing. On the takedown. If you go to takedown, you go out of bounds. I'm gonna look. You got control. I'm gonna look for your feet in. Your toes are in on a takedown at the takedown, not on the hip. Knees, thighs, hips. Yes. All right. That makes sense. Out of bounds, if you're both up, it's still the same not out of bounds. Both. All right. Question. Excellent. Good luck tonight.
I don't know. He's probably with the coach somewhere.
So wait, you can hear yourself right now. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. have different graphics back there.
I'd probably farther King first.
Where we're at now.
You're a student?
She's one of my students.
You're free?
They're required. 2 events. So you want the one with the logos on it?
Yeah.
Let's do it by name.
Oh. And it's already
Yeah, so I do like the logos. That's what I would run like when they go out and first start the match. Like the match games or in between matches. Cue that up. While they're wrestling, we don't want them to go down there because they're wrestling in front of that and stuff like that. And then just make sure NWC style. I'll be helping for the Valley Personnel right here. Very first match, I will give you
Hey Adam, what color for their meat? What
green, and then for
no for their meat?
yeah, and then for Valley Christian, it's Valley Christian is green,
Okay, Valley Christian.
and then if you can get the just look at the roster since you're right there, you can know the
Oh, the rosters are right there. Yeah.
building city for a whole bunch.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. It's a very sensitive mic. Yeah, the people watching can hear everything you guys are saying.
Oh yeah, Mr. Lindstrom, I gotta check out the lights. Today or tomorrow? Tomorrow I can do. Yo, what's up? Hey.
And I'll help you in the first one. Just when Danny goes, hey, they're gonna play some music.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just like hold on here.
Where did this one go?
Oh. Alright, for those of you just joining us, this is the first match of the day. It is Northwest Christian and Valley Christian. Alright, so what just happened was Valley Christian won the toss, so they get to pick what weight, odd or even, that they will have the choice for the second period. Alright, so first up is the 170-pound weight class with Durant. What was that?
Sherwood and Graham.
Grant and Sherwood. Alright, shot attempts by Valley. Great counter by Northwest. Both competitors are vying for control. Neither one has control, so no points will be awarded yet. Valley trying to come up with the leg, but Northwest is countering. Still no points. Neither competitor has control. Still no points. Both competitors still going for control. No control as of now. Two for Valley Christian. Northwest pulled an escape. It is now 2-1. Both competitors testing each other out, preparing for another shot. Great double attempt by Northwest. And that is 2 for Northwest Christian. While Northwest still has control, he's attempting to turn out. And we have blood time for Valley Christian.
Red is which team lost? Red is Northwest Christian. It takes me 1 or 2 to get up, and then I'll be okay.
Blood time is still rolling. Since Northwest Christian had control during the time of stoppage, he will be on the top position while Valley Christian will be on bottom. Northwest Christian trying to turn this guy over. And time is short. And time. That is the end of the first period. The score is 3-2. 3-2 in favor of Northwest Christian. So he picked the neutral position, which means both wrestlers start from the stance position. Double leg attempt by Northwest, which he came through with. He is shooting the half, going for the pin. He's being awarded his near fall. He needs to get both. Oh. Okay. 3 points for near fall awarded to Northwest. The score is now 8-2 in favor of Northwest. Northwest trying to break his guy down again. Valley Christian attempting to stand up and get an escape. So what happened was Northwest Christian attempted an illegal move, which results in 1 point for the opposing person. Northwest is attempting to spiral Valley in an attempt to get him once more on his back to be awarded near fall points, or even better, a pin. Oh, Valley got his head out to the side and got a leg. He is going for a... He has to get his hips behind, and that is 2 for Valley. Valley is now driving. He's attempting to get his near fall points or a pin. And Northwestern is on the ground. Valley is being awarded near fall points, but he has to back himself up. And that is a pin. Valley Christian wins. All right, so next up is Osley and Bunkett for 180 pounds. Nice double by Northwest Christian. Putting in the half and attempting to get his pin very early in the match. And pin, ladies and gentlemen. Another win for Northwest Christian. And a forfeit, which is an automatic win for Northwest Christian at the 190 weight class. And for 220, we have another forfeit for in favor of Northwest Christian. And heavyweight, another forfeit in favor of Northwest Christian. And another forfeit for Northwest Christian. And another forfeit in favor of Northwest Christian. And another forfeit in favor of Northwest Christian. And another forfeit in favor of Northwest Christian. Next up is the 132 weight class with a match. We have Ferreira and Veen at the 132 weight class. Both opponents starting off aggressively, each one trying the other.
Take it off! Take it off your head, set him up! Baseball time!
Northwest attempting to set up a double leg shot. He manages to get the two. He was headed for a cradle, but it appears to be going for a reverse Nelson.
Around the head! Around the head!
He's trying to sink in his elbow to complete the half Nelson. And pin in favor of Northwest Christian. All right, next up is 138. Next up, we have Flowers and Van Sant. Valley starting off aggressively. And that is two for Northwest. Northwest attempting to turn this guy over, and he was too far up ahead, which allowed Valley to roll through with it. Once again, trying to roll him over onto his back to get those near fall and possibly a pin. Still no extra points have been awarded. It is still 2-0 in favor of Northwest. Still retaining control. He's rolling him over onto his back. And pin! Northwest Christian once more. Next up is the 145 weight class. Up now are Summers and Pole. Once more, wrestlers starting off aggressively. Attempted trip by Valley, but nothing. Nice go with it. Northwest is attempting to get the elbow on the head so he can roll him through. But what he has to do is stay behind so he can retain control. Valley trying desperately to get up again, an escape or a reversal. No points. Northwest got Valley onto his back, and he is counting down near fall. Valley rolling him through, and Northwest rolling him back on. And pin in favor of Northwest. If you didn't catch what just happened, that was a pin in favor of Northwest Christian. Next up is White and Huggett in the 160-pound weight class. Both wrestlers starting off aggressively. Northwest trying to pop his elbows in order to set up a shot. Northwest, a shabby attempted a shot, which is resulting in Valley getting in a dangerous position where he could throw him aside and get points. Still no points. Both were out of bounds and nobody had control. Score is still 0-0. Once again, both wrestlers starting off aggressively. Both wrestlers have slowed down, testing each other. Northwest attempting to snap Valley down.
Throw that elbow line. Outside the single, throw the elbow line.
.30 seconds left in the first period. Neither wrestler has scored any points. Valley attempting to wrap the head, which Northwest evaded. Neither wrestler, and that is the end of the first period. So far, Green takes the top position. Valley chose to take the top. It is the second period. with no points on the scoreboard for either wrestler. Valley attempting to cradle. Northwest manages to get an escape. 1 point for Northwest. Both wrestlers are now neutral. Valley needs to start getting more aggressive and start scoring some points on the board. Neither wrestler setting up nor taking any shots yet. And out of bounds. Both wrestlers are resetting in the neutral position in the middle of the mat. There we go. Northwest got an outside single, or is attempting to finish through on it. No points have been awarded since he does not yet have control. Valley attempting a cradle. All he has to do is get his hips behind Northwest and he can get 2 points. Still attempting a cradle. Near fall is being awarded and pin! Valley Christian. And with that concludes the first match of the evening, with a final team tally of 12 for Valley Christian and 66 for Northwest Christian, giving Northwest Christian the win. Right now we have an exhibition match between ACP and Northwest Christian. Both wrestlers testing each other and analyzing the other opponent's defenses. Attempted shot by ACP, which failed. No points yet. Attempted outside single. And a second attempted single. Still no points have been awarded for either wrestler. Attempted shot by ACP, countered by Northwest Christian. Uh-oh, Northwest Christian has a good position here. ACP is in trouble. Neither wrestler scored any points. Nobody had control. Attempted shot by ACP, countered by Northwest Christian. Northwest attempting to spin him, grab the leg. No control yet. No points for either wrestler. Still no control. Northwest attempting to get those precious points before time runs out. Still no points awarded. Attempted shot once more countered. 5 seconds left on the clock. Final attempts by Northwest Christian to score any points, and that was the end of the first period. Northwest Christian's toys. He defers it over to Arizona College Prep, who picks the bottom position. ACP attempting a reversal, which was stopped. Northwest Christian still maintaining control beside ACP's attempts to gain and escape. Still in control, a toss down, which he still remains in control. That is one escape for ACP. Both wrestlers are now neutral. Roughly 1 minute left in the second period. Neither wrestler has scored a point since ACP's escape. Attempted shot by ACP. Both wrestlers still in neutral, attempting to set up for a successful shot. Northwest attempting a dangerous move, which would have resulted in ACP having to go over him. He could have gotten stuck there. Still a double leg attempt by Northwest Christian, which results in 2 takedown, and he still retains control. ACP attempting an escape. There we go, 1 escape, ACP. 5 seconds left on the clock. Both wrestlers are now neutral. The score is currently tied by the end of the second period, 2-2.
We're on it. That was like perfect.
Up and up!
And blood time has been called for ACP.
Does the trainer labor stuff here?
Yeah. There's our kid right there. Yeah, his face makes it.
Yes, I am. I am catching. I'm doing it okay.
The voice coach? No, I don't know. Yeah, you're weird. You're not crossing paths.
It is now the third period. ACP is on the top position with Northwest Christian on bottom. The score is tied right now, so any point could be potentially game-winning. And that is 1 point for Northwest Christian. The score is now 3-2. ACP needs to attempt a shot. That's his only chance of getting any points back on the board in order to score and be in the lead. Attempted shot by ACP, countered by Northwest. Outside single attempt by Northwest, which he gets. That is 2 takedown. Score is now 2-5. ACP attempting enough 1 escape for ACP. Score is now 5-3. Less than 1 minute left in the third period. Attempted shot by ACP. Both wrestlers are now tired. It's been a well-fought match. Less than 40 seconds are now left on the clock. Northwest attempting desperately to get some final points on the board to secure his lead. Still no points. Out of bounds. Both wrestlers return to neutral. Less than 20 seconds left on the clock. The score is currently 3-5 in favor of Northwest Christian. ACP attempting some final ditch attempt in order to score some points. Less than 10 seconds left in the third period, folks. And that is match. After a well-fought match, Northwest Christian wins 5-3. However, this was an exhibition match, and this will not be put onto the final team tally for both teams. Thank you. We currently have a second exhibition match between ACP and Northwest Christian. Just a reminder, exhibition matches are not put towards the team tally. And we have a nice aggressive start by Northwest Christian. Single leg attempt, which led to ACP falling over. No points. Neither individual has any control yet. ACP has to get his hips behind him in order to gain control and get 2 points. And 2 for ACP. ACP attempting to get Northwest Christian on his back to get those near fall points or a pin. Referee is watching for any potentially hazardous moves. Northwest Christian is on his back. Near fall is being counted. Northwest Christian has to bridge and attempt to get out of the position he's in, or else this will be an end of the match. ACP has to back himself up and sink that arm further in order for him to lift the head fully and gain complete control in order to get his pin. Both shoulder blades are precariously close to the mat. This might be it, folks. ACP is too high up. He still needs to lower himself. 30 seconds left on the clock. And pin! Northwest Christian has been pinned by ACP. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the scoring system in wrestling, an individual scores 2 points when they have taken the opponent down and have control. An individual earns 1 point for escaping from being under control, and earns 2 points for a reversal, which is going from being under control to being in control. Near fall is when the back breaks a 90-degree angle, and being held there for 3 seconds results in 2 points, and 5 seconds results in 3 points. And a pin ends the match instantly, and is achieved when both of an individual's shoulder blades are touching the mat.
Are you sure? These kids are well conditioned.
And we currently have another exhibition match between Northwest Christian and Valley Christian. Both wrestlers this time taking a more cautious approach before leading into an aggressive shootout. Valley attempting to set up a shot, sinks his arm in. He is trying to currently turn the corner to get his points. Northwest fighting hard. Neither wrestler yet has control. In order to gain control, Valley Christian has to be behind Northwest Christian. And 2 for Valley Christian. Valley attempting to sink his arm in to bring... Near fall is now being called. Sinking in his half, attempting to bring back exposure. Referees checking to see if both shoulder blades are on the mat, resulting in pin! Pin by Valley Christian. And we're going to take a short break before leading to the next match of the night. All right, and the first match is away.
There you go. Lock it.
Ooh, rough takedown by Northwest Christian. Oh, this is an exhibition match, by the way. Oh. All right, Northwest Christian is covering. Valley attempting an escape, countered by Northwest Christian. Both wrestlers are now attempting for points.
There you go. Wrist roll. Hips in. Hips in. Wrist roll.
Still maintaining control. The score is still 2-0.
Keep that pressure. There you go. Break it down.
Northwest attempted to get some back points in before the end of the first period. However, Valley is fighting valiantly and has not given him any points other than his 2 takedowns. Northwest grabbing the head and the elbow, rolling through, and back exposure. No points. And the first period is now concluded with 2 points being awarded for back points and 1 point being awarded for an escape. The score is now 4-2 in favor of, I believe, Northwest Christian. Northwest Christian is now covering. Or, my bad, ladies and gentlemen, sorry. Valley was covering. Still maintaining control. Back exposure. 2 points awarded for Northwest Christian. Rolled through by Valley Christian. Northwest Christian is on his back. Pin! Valley wins. This is the first match of the night between ACP and Valley Christian, non-exhibition. This match is for the 182-pound weight class between Gibson and Graham. Gibson of ACP and Graham from Valley Christian. Both wrestlers taking up their positions as the match now starts. Both wrestlers attempting to set up for a shot. Kellen Gibson backs off. Gibson maintaining control of the arm, an attempt for a single leg shot. Gibson tables the shot before finishing off through on Graham. And that is now 2 takedown. Gibson running through with the half, attempting to put Graham on his back. Gibson attempting the power half. Gibson putting in a nice power half while Graham is now in trouble. Gibson has Graham on his back. Back points are now being awarded for Gibson. Graham has to bridge and get off his back in order to stay in the fight. Gibson holding him strong, attempting to stretch out the arm to get that final shoulder blade on the mat. Less than 40 seconds left in the first period, and pin! Pin by Gibson with 35 seconds left in the first period. Next up is ACP with a forfeit. Oh, there appears to be a little confusion. No, ACP with the forfeit. And another forfeit in favor of ACP. And yet another forfeit in favor of ACP. And another forfeit in favor of ACP. And another forfeit in favor of ACP.
Wow, I love all these matches.
And another forfeit in favor of ACP. Perks of having a full squad. And ladies and gentlemen, we appear to have a match. We have Dyson of ACP against Ferrara of Valley Christian at the 132-pound weight class. Both wrestlers start off aggressive. Dyson attempting a lazy shot before recoiling. There we go. Dyson has a shot in on Ferrara. 2 points for Dyson for getting control and gaining a takedown. Dyson attempting to finish off the match early, getting himself in a cradle. Dyson successfully cradling Ferrara. This might be the end of the match already, folks. Ferrara has to start kicking, and Dyson has to keep the grip, and pinned by Brian Dyson.
I caught you. You just tested me, right?
And forfeit once again in favor of ACP. And we have a match between Solons and Flowers. Both wrestlers starting off once more as the pattern seems to be going this night aggressively. Solons taking a fall, which Flowers failed to take advantage of. Solons taking a shot. Both wrestlers attempting to gain some semblance of control for a shot. Solons attempted. Flowers sprawled. No points awarded to neither wrestler, simply because Flowers has Solons' arm, so therefore he does not have full control. Solons attempted to gain, and two! Solons now in control against Flowers. And blood time being called in for Flowers. Yeah, I'm trying. I actually have a list of these now, so I don't have to use school names.
That was smart. That's a good solution.
Oh yeah, for those of you who are wondering, I was not using actual names during the Valley Christian and Northwest Christian match because I did not have a list of names for them. And now I do. Both teams giving advice to their wrestlers before they return to their match. One minute left in the first period. Solons had control, so he is on the top position. Solons taking advantage of a mistake on Flowers' part, and Flowers taking advantage of a mistake made on Solons' part. Both wrestlers scrambling at this point for control. Solons still manages to maintain control despite Flowers' very well efforts. Flowers with an escape, putting points on the board. The score is now 2-1 Solons. Both wrestlers now taking a more cautious approach to the match now that they know their opponent's style. Less than 30 seconds left in the first period. Score is 2-1. "20 seconds left. Solon goes in for a shot. Flowers throws a wizard, attempting to get control, and 2 for Sullins. Less than 10 seconds left on the clock for the first period, ladies and gentlemen. And the score is 4-1 in favor of Sullins. End of the first period. Green, that is Sullins, now takes the bottom position. Flowers covers. That is a false start. False start on Sullins. Once again, going in for a reversal, which he pulled off beautifully. 2 points reversal. Sullins attempting to get a leg in or pull off a cradle so we can get those precious back points. Score is now 6-1. Sullins attempting to crossface. No, Sullins grabs the bar arm, trying to drive Flowers over it. Sullins, possibly with the pin here. He goes over to a half, attempts to sink his arm in to maintain control and get both shoulder blades down on the mat. He loses it. 3 points. 3 points for Sullins. Score is now 9-1 with roughly 1 minute left in the second period. Sullins with the head on the arm. Arm on the head attempting. He has control once more. He's now got... And blood time once more. For those of you unsure how blood time works, each wrestler gets an allotted time of 5 minutes for blood time. Flowers now recovered, and since Sullins had control, Flowers is now on bottom. Aggressive start by Sullins, attempting to get Flower down on the mat and keep him on his back to get this match over with. And one escape for Flowers. Sullins is getting tired. Both wrestlers are now neutral. Sullins attempting to come off and finish his single attack. No points have been awarded yet. Sullins staying low, attempting to crack down on that knee and ankle, and two for Sullins. Sullins keeping him down. Flowers is trying to get back up onto his base so he can attempt some move. And time! That is it for the second period. The score is now 11-3 Sullins, and it is the start of the third period. Flowers making a risky decision to pick neutral. But at this point, what he needs most is to get a shot and back points. If he manages to get a takedown and a full 3 near fall, he will be within 5 points roughly. Nice takedown by Sullins. Missed opportunity by Flowers to attempt to get back, and Flowers made a mistake of reaching back. Sullins sinking in the half. Pin! .145 in the third period, and a pin by Owen Sullins to give ACP the win. And our next match. We have Ishani. We have Ishani of ACP and Summers of Valley Christian. Ooh, Ishani, a nice chip. Almost back onto his back. 2 takedown for Ishani, and both wrestlers are out of bounds. Ishani was too high on that. If Summers almost rolled him through. Ishani once more cracking down on Summers. Ishani attempting to get a bar arm. And his efforts have been met with no avail. Summers fighting valiantly, but Ishani gets him onto his back. Ooh, dangerous. Had Summers been a little bit lower, he might have been able to get a reversal and maybe even some back points on Ishani. And 2 points for 2 back points have been awarded to Ishani. Score is now 4-0. Ishani rolling through, getting back exposure on Summers. Summers trying to get his arm out. Met by a half attempt by Ishani. Ishani letting him up so he can get his 3 near fall. And Summers is now given 1 point for the escape. Score is now 7-1. 7 seconds left on the clock. Ishani gets another takedown. Score is now 9-1. And that is the end of the first period. The score is 9-1 Ishani. Summers picking bottom. Ishani covering. Ishani driving Summers forward, trying to get some back points on him. Summers edging off the mat, and both wrestlers are now out of bounds. They will now reset in the middle of the mat, and Ishani, since he maintained control, Summers will still be on bottom. Ishani snapping down on the arm and trying to drive him over, gets the roll. Summers back on his back, Ishani getting his back points. Summers needs to get off of his back, try and kick his legs out to break the lock. Ishani allows him to roll through, breaks his own lock to get his back points, and tries to roll him back over again. Score is now 12-1. Ishani attempted to mention to the ref there that Summers, in his view, was stalling. Shawnee getting the half in, driving him over for stack. And that is a pin, ladies and gentlemen. .58 seconds left in the, I believe, second period. Before Ishani comes through with the pin. Next up, we have Goldschmidt from ACP and White from Valley Christian at the 160-pound weight class. Both wrestlers giving it a somewhat aggressive start. Wrestlers attempting to gain hand control so they can set up for their shot. Valley driving through. It's my bad. White driving through. No points have been awarded. Goldschmidt fighting. Oh, White better watch out. He has to have take. No points awarded yet to Goldschmidt. 2 takedown. One minute and 10 seconds left in the first period. Goldschmidt attempted to keep White down. Goldschmidt trying to get the arm in on White. Goldschmidt attempting to run it through. 40 seconds left on the clock in the first period. What Goldschmidt needs to do is he needs to stuff the head. While White needs to build up on his base. Back points. Goldschmidt had White on his back. Back points have been counted and awarded. Or not yet. Watching out for a pin. Lock has yet to be broken, and there we go. 3 near fall for Goldschmidt. 5 seconds left on the clock in the first period. The score is 5-0 in the end of the first. Favor Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt taking the bottom position in an attempt to score some more points. White driving him over. Goldschmidt making an awareness attempt to reach back. Goldschmidt rolling through with that cradle. White attempting bravely to get some points up on the board. White pulling Goldschmidt back into a cradle. Goldschmidt needs to kick out and arch up, or else he's not going to get. 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the match. This may be a pin, ladies and gentlemen. Goldschmidt arching nicely to avoid the pin. And in a stroke of irony, the only thing stopping Goldschmidt from being pinned at this moment is actually White's arm. White's arm is in between Goldschmidt's shoulder blade and the mat. Near fall points are still being awarded. 3 near fall. The score is now 5-3. Goldschmidt attempting to survive the final 45 seconds left. Goldschmidt standing up and getting 1 for an escape. White has to take another shot. Both wrestlers are now in neutral. Goldschmidt attempting a shot. He's got the leg, but he has to get his head on the outside. White has to crossface and prevent him. Goldschmidt with the single leg. And 2 takedown. Goldschmidt still maintaining his lead, 8-3. Out of bounds with 5 seconds left on the clock. Goldschmidt had control. He starts on top for the final 5 seconds, preventing White attempting to throw him down. And time. It is now the start of the third period. The score is 8-3 Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt picks neutral. Both wrestlers now in their starting positions. White needs to get a takedown and 3 back points in order to tie the match and go into overtime. Goldschmidt merely has to survive. And looks like White is attempting to do just that. That is 2 takedown for White. Score is now 8-5. He rolls him through and he's getting his back points now. Once the lock is breaking, assuming Goldschmidt does not get pinned, he will be awarded his 3 back points, and all he has to do is keep Goldschmidt down to survive for the rest of the match and go into overtime. And that is 3 near fall. The match is now tied 8-8 with 1 minute 10 seconds left in the third period. White trying to break down Goldschmidt, attempting to get some more back points to get himself back up on the board. All Goldschmidt needs to do is get 1 point to escape and he'll be back on top. And both wrestlers are now out of bounds. No extra points have been awarded. Goldschmidt is on bottom. White maintained control throughout that episode. Locked hands on White's part. This may be what gives Goldschmidt the match. Hands are still locked. The match is called for a stop. Technical violation on White. 1 point Goldschmidt. Essentially what happened, folks, is you are not allowed to lock your hands unless you are attempting a pinning combination. White was locking his hands while Goldschmidt was trying to escape, not trying to pin him. White starting off once more with the cradle. This might be it, ladies and gentlemen. 35 seconds left. He has Goldschmidt on his back. Score is 9-8 at the moment, but that might change soon. White traps Goldschmidt's leg, making him unable to kick out. Goldschmidt manages to get out of that 3 near fall given to White. 15 seconds left on the clock. White once more attempting to pull Goldschmidt over onto his back. Near fall points are being awarded. And time. 3 near fall for White, making the final score 14-9 in favor of White. Next up is our 170-pound weight class. Masboudi versus Dinsmore. I believe this will be the final match of the ACP Valley Christian bout. After this, we will head into a short break before we go to the final match of the night, ACP versus Northwest Christian. Both wrestlers, Masboudi and Dinsmore, taking their time. Masboudi upping the aggressivity. Dinsmore has nothing left but to reciprocate. Masboudi attempting a shot. Pitches him over, gets himself behind him, and that is 2 for Masboudi. Masboudi not wasting any time in attempting to get those back points, but he was too hasty and he might have made a fatal mistake. Ooh, Dismore almost had some more points. Almost actually scored some points on Masboudi, but Masboudi managed to maintain control. Masboudi with a rather gentle crossface, attempting to get the half in to bring Dismore onto his back. Uh-oh. Dismore has to roll into him. Dismore with reversal, 2. Masboudi is now on bottom. 47 seconds left in the match. The point score is 2-2. Dismore attempting to cradle Masboudi. Masboudi fighting with the leg. Masboudi is now attempting to get a cradle on Dismore. All Masboudi has to do is turn. Dismore still maintains control. Dismore still in control. Masboudi attempting for those 2 reversal. Dismore has to maintain this position for 8 more seconds. And Masboudi has him on the ring. And pin! With 3 seconds left on the clock, that is a nice pin by Masboudi. Valiant attempt on Dismore's part. He almost had him there a few times. And I believe that is the final match of ACP and Valley Christian, leaving for the final official tally to be 72 ACP, 73 Valley Christian. And we appear to have an exhibition match going on, folks. So this match is going to be an exhibition match at 182 with Gibson and Dunn. Now, keep in mind, exhibition matches do not go on either wrestler's official score nor onto the team's score points. Gibson attempting to wrestle can control away from Dunn. Gibson with a single leg, he pushes it off to the side, attempting to get a top on Dunn. Dunn fighting well, not being merciful to Gibson in the slightest. No wrestlers have given any points. Both have not, neither one has gained control, and both are now neutral. Gibson maintaining the hand control to go in for the high crotch. Dunn attempting to wizard. Gibson swapping to the double. And 2 takedown for Gibson. Gibson attempting to bring Dunn onto his back. Dunn fighting it well. He has to look the other direction. Dunn attempting an escape. Gibson trying to keep him down. Gibson giving him the escape. Dunn turning that escape into an attempted shot. However, right now, Gibson currently maintains control. Dunn attempted to get 2 for reversal, which he does. Less than 20 seconds left on the clock of the first period. The score is currently 2-2. Gibson attempting to get an escape. Dunn not letting him go. Dunn making Gibson work for these points, and that is 2. Oh, never mind. Gibson did not have control. He is merely awarded 1 point for breaking Dunn's control. Dunn covering. Gibson attempting to switch, resulting in Dunn falling down. Gibson attempting for a cradle, getting his reversal. 2 points. Score is now 5-2. Gibson lets go of the half in order, and lets go of the cradle in order to swap to a spiral. Dunn pushing back onto him, and that is 2 reversal. Dunn attempted to drag Gibson down onto his back. Dunn attempting to cradle Gibson. Gibson has to try something fast. Score is now 5-4. And 2 reversal for Gibson. Score is now 7-4 in favor of Gibson. Gibson attempting to sink in the half and drive across. Gibson wrapping around the back of the neck, getting himself in the perfect position to get the pin. And pin! 53 seconds left in the second period, and the pin goes to Gibson. Next up appears to be what is another exhibition match against Wilkerson and in the exhibition, we have at 132, Wilkerson versus Ferrara. Both wrestlers starting off low. Ooh. Attempted shot by Ferrara, halted by Wilkerson. Wilkerson intends to shot come by. Wilkerson getting the arm in it. And getting 2 for a takedown. Wilkerson quickly attempted to chain wrestle this into a cradle. Wilkerson rapidly cradling Ferrara. What may be a pin. Wilkerson is getting his back points. He has to get the knee into Ferrara's back. Ferrara has to keep on kicking, and that is a pin by Wilkerson. 1:24 in the first period, and the pin goes to Wilkerson. Sorry if my voice gets a little loud at times. I have a very sensitive mic, and I'm getting rather excited at all these wrestling matches. And with that concludes the ACP bout. We will return soon to All right, and we are back with the final match of the night, ACP against Northwest Christian.
Thank you.
Good luck, Troy.
And at the current moment, we have an exhibition match between, I believe it is Gilchrist and Van Sant, I want to say. Attempted double by ACP. Still holding onto that leg. Northwest Christian giving him valiant attempts to fight that. Both wrestlers are now outside. They now return to neutral. Both wrestlers pushing and shoving, attempting to create an opening for one of them to take a shot. Gilchrist in with a shot. Attempting to sink in for the single leg, putting his elbow behind. And Northwest Christian seems to be attempting to get behind him. Breaking Gilchrist down while he's attempting to get behind. Still no points for either wrestler. Northwest Christian attempting to break him down and get his takedown and back point. Gilchrist in danger. No points still awarded, and that is 2 takedown for Northwest Christian. Attempting to break down ACP. Seconds left in the first period with the score 2-0 in favor of Northwest Christian. Northwest Christian attempting to get in the power half, attempting to turn ACP onto his back. And time is called before Northwest Christian can finish off his move. Northwest Christian, given the choice, he defers it over to ACP. ACP picks a bottom. Northwest Christian is getting tired. ACP attempting an early escape, blocked by Northwest Christian. Northwest Christian attempting to get in the cradle to turn ACP onto his back. ACP in danger. ACP is now on his back. Near fall is being awarded. He turns through, attempting to fall through, and then he's back on his back again. This may be it, ladies and gentlemen. Near fall is being awarded. ACP has to bridge. Northwest Christian has to sink his elbow in and lower himself down so ACP doesn't roll him through. And pin for Northwest Christian. With 1:21 left in the second period. However, since this was an exhibition match, this is not put into the final tallies for either team. And for our first varsity match of the night, we have Maz Booty versus Borland. Ooh, Borland out with a fake. Borland starting the match off very aggressively. As Booty either biding his time or allowing for Borland to get this move on him. Borland attempting to throw Maz Booty. Maz Booty almost on his back. Maz Booty rolling through with it. Maz Booty rolling through on Borland. Borland was too high. 2 takedown for Borland. Maz Booty stuck on bottom. Borland attempting to keep him down there and roll him over to get some back points. Grabbing the neck, he sees his error and grabs under the arm. In case you didn't know, you are not allowed to wrap around the head or the neck without having possession of an arm. Borland attempting to... he's bar arming Maz Booty. Maz Booty still under. Borland has control, but he is too high. Borland has to back up. Maz Booty has to stand up and shut him off. Borland is in danger. 25 seconds left in the first period. Scores 2-0 in favor of Borland. Maz Booty in danger. Back points maybe starting to count. No points yet. 10 seconds left in the first period. Borland still way too high. The only thing keeping him from being tossed over is the fact that he had a leg in on Maz Booty, and that is the end of the first period. Score is 2-0 in favor of Borland. Both coaches giving the wrestlers advice. This is now the second period. Maz Booty's on bottom. Borland is covering. Ooh, false start on Borland. He gets a caution before. If he does it one more time, Maz Booty is awarded a single point. And an attempted sit out by Maz Booty. Locking hands by Borland. That's a technical violation. That'll give Maz Booty 1 point when it's called. Maz Booty attempting to pull off a reversal. Technical violation on Borland's half. 1 point for Maz Booty. Score is now 2-1 with 1:48 left in the second period. However, since Borland did remain in control, Maz Booty's on bottom. Borland covering. Borland attempting to get legs in to help keep Maz Booty down. Maz Booty taking advantage of this and trying to pry his legs off. Borland grabbing around Maz Booty's neck. Maz Booty attempting to swim upwards so he can gain control. Maz Booty now on his back. Borland has control still. Borland attempting to gain some near fall points out of this. Maz Booty on his back, dangerously low. Borland with a very high bar arm. Ref is motioning for them to keep it legal. Borland driving through mercilessly on Maz Booty. If he doesn't do something quick, he's in trouble. 1:15 left in the second period. Borland steps over, attempting to cradle Maz Booty. Maz Booty manages to wriggle out. Maz Booty gets halved. Borland attempting to get back points or pin. Oh, this might be a pin, ladies and gentlemen. Maz Booty with a nice bridge. 2! Reversal by Maz Booty. Score is now... The reversal's being awarded. The back points are being awarded. Score is now 3-4 in favor of Borland. 48 seconds left in the second period. Maz Booty needs a takedown. Borland needs to merely keep him down. Oh, never mind, they swapped. Borland is now on bottom, seeing how Maz Booty had control. Maz Booty's given a warning to wait until Borland is ready to cover. Maz Booty covers. Borland is on bottom. Borland starting up the standoff, countered by Maz Booty. Maz Booty with the leg inside, with his arm inside of the leg, attempting to spiral. Masboudi attempts to toss Borland, making an error where Borland ends up on top. Borland attempted to get 2 points for a reversal. Masboudi trying desperately, holding on to control. 27 seconds left in the second period. Masboudi is down by 1 point. Borland up. Masboudi attempting to power through. Masboudi tosses him over. Masboudi maintaining control the entire time. Masboudi wrapping his arm around the head. 1, 3, back points are being counted. 10 seconds left in the second period, and pin! Clutch pin by Masboudi with 8.4 seconds left in the second period from a... Masboudi with that comeback. Great job by both wrestlers on that match. They both fought very hard. Next up is rookie Colin O'Brien versus Cadriel. O'Brien of Northwest, or my bad, O'Brien of ACP and Cadriel of Northwest Christian. Cadriel coming off with an aggressive start against O'Brien. O'Brien somewhat taken aback. O'Brien going in for a single leg. He has to get out to the side though. Cadriel's doing a great job countering. Neither wrestler has control yet. Both are fighting, Cadriel and O'Brien. O'Brien has to pick a leg. Never mind, Cadriel gets 2 for the takedown. Cadriel attempting to run through a half and get O'Brien onto his back. Cadriel attempting what appears to be a cradle. O'Brien still on bottom. Cadriel maintaining control, attempting to break down O'Brien. O'Brien makes a half attempt at a stand-up, which is quickly shut down by Cadriel. O'Brien now on his back. O'Brien is in danger. Cadriel might get this pin. Back points are being counted. Both Cadriel is maintaining control. He has to pull off. He has to pull O'Brien's head back to not allow him to shimmy back like he's doing. O'Brien is pinned. Cadriel with the pin for Northwest Christian in 42.4 of the first period. Next up is Halik of ACP versus Sahar of Northwest Christian. This is the heavyweight weight class, 220 pounds and above. Both wrestlers are out. Halik making a quick re-entry into the middle of the mat. Halik attempting to get the arm out to the side so he can get the leg. Sahar countering. Halik staying on the ground before quickly rising up. And we have blood time. And it appears Sahara from Northwest Christian calling blood time. Sahar, my bad. Both wrestlers wiping the blood off of themselves as their coaches give them advice for the preceding match. Sahar and Halik now back in the match. Halik told to back up. Timer has started. 1:35 left in the first period. Halik attempting a toss. Halik attempting to get the underhook so he can throw Sahar. Sahar fighting well. Halik still pushing. Halik attempting. Now Sahar has an underhook and break. Both of them break away. Halik once more attempting with the underhook. Sahar countering. Halik still with both underhooks, but he's not close enough to throw Sahar. Sahar staying low as to prevent Halik from closing in. And more blood time called on Sahar. A little less than 54 seconds left in the first period. Score is 0-0. No points. And blood time has been stopped. Sahar and Halik are returning into the match. And the match one starts. Less than 50 seconds left in the first period. Neither wrestler has scored any points as of yet. Both wrestlers now starting to act a little bit more aggressive. Sahar appears to be having a slight strength advantage over Halik. Not enough to substantially help him win the match, but just enough to provide Halik with extra trouble. Halik attempting to pop up for the double underhook, sending for the toss. Attempting to get the leg toss, and both are out of bounds. Both wrestlers returning into the middle of the mat. 0 points as of yet. Less than 10 seconds left in the first period. And this will conclude the first period of the match. The score is currently 0-0. Halik takes down. Sahar covers. Taking some time to wipe the blood off of themselves. Still some blood left from when Sahar cracked his nose. And once again, return to the match. Start of the second period. Halik is down. Sahar covers. Halik attempts a switch. Countered hard by Sahar. Halik attempting to squirm himself out of there, but it's hard with 280 other 5 pounds on top of you. Sahar attempting a power half. Halik stands up and gets one for the escape. Both wrestlers are now neutral. Coaches calling out advice to the wrestlers to aid them. 1 minute 15 seconds left in the second period. It is currently 1-0 in favor of Yusuf Halik. Sahar with control of Halik's arms. Halik merely defending himself from Sahar. not attempting or taking any initiative to take any shots. Then again, he is up. Oh, a missed opportunity there by Sahar. Sahar attempting to gain the underhooks, a favorite move amongst the heavyweights. Both wrestlers are now thoroughly tired. Halik intending to get the underhooks. Attempting to toss, a missed opportunity once more because Sahar is standing right up. And that concludes. Oh, never mind. And we have blood time being called for Sahar.
What am I supposed to do? Do I go out there and like hit him right in the eyes? Just stand there. Just tell him.
Blood being cleaned off the mat so the match may continue. There is a little more than 1 second left in the second period. The overall individual score for these two is 1-0 in favor of Halik. And the overall team score is 6-6, tied. The winner of this match will help propel their team to a lead. And the match starts with less than 1 second left, and period 2 is now concluded. Sahar picks bottom, but Halik has to cover. Sahar is ready, Halik covers, Halik ready, match go! Nice escape by Sahar. Score is now 1-1, tied. This may go into overtime. Halik with the hip toss. Sahar now on the ground and in danger. 2 takedown for Halik, followed by another 3 awarded for the near fall, and 1 escape for Sahar. Score is now 6-2. 1:21 left in the third period. Both wrestlers now tired, waiting for one of their opponents to make a mistake, which would lead for them to score more points. Halik once more attempting for a toss, which fails. Sahar manages to get out of it and now comes in once more. Halik with the double underhooks attempting for a toss. He has to get closer in though. And Sahar breaks away. Halik letting Sahar toss him around. 45 seconds left in the third period. Score is 6-3 in favor of Halik. Sahar with a nice takedown. Halik just gave him that one. Halik is way too tired. Score is 6-4. 23 seconds left. Sahar needs some reversal bad. Sahar needs back points. Sahar getting called for lock. And less than 8 seconds left. This is a close match, ladies and gentlemen. Sahar driving, but that does not appear to be enough. ACP concludes winning this match 6-4. Now we proceed to go from the heavyweights down to the lighter weights. That victory from Halik takes the Knights up 9-6. Next up at 106 pounds is Rochin versus Webb. Rochin from ACP, Webb of Northwest Christian. Both wrestlers eager for their first match. Nice takedown by Webb. Or no, it's not a takedown yet. My bad. Nice attempt by Webb. Webb pushing Rochin back onto his back. He gets his takedown points and near fall, and possibly what might be the quickest pin of the night. And pin by Webb. This, in turn, now propels Northwest Christian to the lead, 12-9 overall. Next up at 113 pounds, Maddox versus Veen. Maddox of ACP and Veen of Northwest Christian. Maddox and Veen shake hands. And the match starts. Maddox with an aggressive start. Veen taking it rather cautiously. Maddox attempting to regain control of his own arms. Veen grabbing. Veen with a nice shot attempt countered by Maddox. Veen attempting to come up with the leg. Maddox fighting to keep it down. And Veen with 2 for the takedown. Score is 2-0 with 1:15 left. Both wrestlers go out of bounds, and since Veen had control, they return to the center of the mat with Maddox on bottom and Veen covering. And the ref calls for the match to continue. Veen hacking down Maddox to the side. Maddox is stuck in a precarious position. He's still on bottom. And Veen can possibly score more points here. Veen attempting to get the bar arm, trying to drive through on Maddox. Veen making a little error that Maddox did not notice. Veen grabbing the arm and trying to push him down. Maddox attempting a reversal. Veen grabbing the neck and throwing him back down. Veen is high. Maddox doesn't realize this. Maddox keeps on leaning way too back when he attempts his switches. Maddox attempting to get behind him. Veen still maintaining control, and that is 2 takedown. Or 2 reversal, my bad. Maddox attempting to get some last minute points in with the cradle. He's getting his hip to the other opponent's hips now just to push himself over. Maddox can't muster up the strength to pull it off. 5 seconds left. And this concludes the first period. Score so far is 2-2, tied, with neither wrestler yet coming out on top. The overall team score is 12-9 in favor of Northwest Christian. Maddox attempting to stand up, quickly shut down by Veen. Veen is quickly snapping down Maddox back onto the mat. Veen wrestling for control. Veen getting in the power half. Veen is way too high. Maddox does not yet seem to realize this. Veen attempting to get in the power half. Maddox still stuck on bottom. Maddox has yet to score any points this period, while Veen has been successful in keeping him down. Veen attempting to cash in on some more back points. No points scored yet. There you go. Veen was dangerously high, which allows for Maddox to pitch him over. If Maddox does not back up, and that is to reversal. Maddox once more trying for the cradle. Score is now 4-3 with 30 seconds left in the second. Maddox attempting to gain control so we can get to that cradle. Maddox attempting to get the arm under so we can pull off a half. Veen resisting rather well. Maddox attempting to get in with the power half, trying to drive Veen over. But time is almost up, and it looks like Maddox will score no further points this round. That was the end of the second period. The score is now 4-3 in favor of Maddox. That is the start of the third period. Neutral has been chosen. Both wrestlers return to their original stance. Maddox coming off somewhat aggressively, attempting to throw Veen. Veen rapidly bringing Maddox down to the mat. A loose grip, barely held on, which gets broken by Maddox. Maddox is now in control. 2 takedown for Maddox, bringing it up to 6-2. Maddox has Veen on his back. Maddox pushing Veen down to the mat. Veen has to arch himself, but this might be, that is it. Pinned by Joseph Maddox with 1:35 left in the third period. This win propels ACP back up on top. I believe 15-12. Next up at the 120-pound weight class, Bishop of ACP and Holbert of Northwest Christian. Aggressive start by both wrestlers, clearly experienced. A nice shot attempt by Holbert. Bishop manages to stay off, no control, no takedowns. Score is 0-0 with 1:30 left in the first period. Bishop attempting a nice shot. He comes down with it. 2 takedown by Bishop. Score is now 2-0. Both wrestlers return to the middle of the mat. Because Bishop had control and the takedown when they both went out, he is now covering while Holbert is on bottom. Holbert attempting to stand up, countered hard by Bishop, bringing him quickly back down to the mat. Bishop attempting to get in a cradle before his elbow is grabbed by Holbert. Bishop attempting a spladle. Bishop pulling it off. Getting his near vault back exposure on Holbert. Holbert quickly attempts to break out. Bishop still in control until he gets... Holbert, last second reversal before both wrestlers push out of the mat. Or my bad. Holbert with an escape as Bishop gets 2 for near fall. Score is now 4-1 with 45 seconds left in the first period. Bishop attempting to snap down on Holbert. Nice evasion there by Holbert. Nice fake out there by Holbert. Attempted snap down by Bishop, not giving him anything. And this appears to be the end of the first period just before Holbert. Given a few more seconds, Holbert might have put some more points on the board. But sadly, we were out of time. Score is still 4-1 with 2 minutes left in the second period. Overall team score is 15-12. Holbert covers on Bishop. Bishop attempting a reversal. Bishop with a sit-out before getting countered by Holbert. Holbert grabbing Bishop's arm, preventing any further sit-outs or switches. Holbert attempting to break Bishop back down. Bishop with an attempted reversal that was simply too slow. Or not, he gets out of from Holbert's grasp, giving him a potential one escape. Score is now 5-1 with 1:20 left in the second period. Both wrestlers are now somewhat tired, testing and pushing at each other to see if they can find a weakness in the other's defenses. Holbert in with a nice single leg, turn into a double. However, he does not yet have complete control. He will not get a word at the points. And both wrestlers vying for control. Holbert getting very close. And 2 for Holbert. Bishop is now in trouble, however, he is still up by 2 more points. Bishop still down with 30 seconds left in the second period. Score is 5-3. Holbert attempting to chop the arm. Holbert attempting a spladle now on himself. Bishop countering, kicking his legs back. Holbert unsure of what to do next. Bishop attempts a reversal. Holbert counters. Holbert still maintaining control. Bishop fighting. Both out of the mat. No control broken. Holbert still maintaining control. 2 seconds left in the second period. Match starts, and as quickly as it just started, the match round is now over. Score is 5-3 at the start of the third period. Bishop either playing it safe or he's going to be aggressive. He's in the lead by 2 points at the current moment at the start of the third period. Overall team score is 15-12. Holbert breaks away from Bishop, giving him several seconds to breathe before he quickly locks back up once more. Holbert attempting to throw the wrist aside, countered by Bishop. Bishop attempting a shot, countered by Holbert. Bishop pushing Holbert aside, to no avail, nothing gained. Both wrestlers pushing and pulling on each other, trying to find one fatal weakness that'll help them win the match. Bishop in with an attempted ankle pick, countered by Holbert, who quickly backs away. Bishop in and another shot, countered by Holbert. Holbert cautious, tired. Less than 50 seconds left in the third period. Bishop is up by 2 points. Bishop attempting to snap down, and blood time called on Bishop. Less than 40 seconds left. 5-3. Bishop is in the lead. Blood time stopped as Bishop returns to the middle of the mat. Holbert, tired, he's going to have to work hard to get his 2 points that he needs. Both wrestlers return to neutral. Holbert starts off aggressively once more. Score is still 5-3. Holbert is down 2. Holbert attempting for the single leg. This could be it that ties the match. And Holbert trying desperately to get control. Bishop pushing his way out of the mat. No points awarded. Bishop inched out of the mat just on time. Points are not awarded if they are out of bounds. Less than 20 seconds left. Bishop has to maintain his lead for 2 points. Holbert has less than Holbert has less than 10 seconds left. Holbert going in for a shot. Holbert, 7 seconds. Holbert. Bishop back on top. Bishop looking like he might get 1 more point. No points awarded. Bishop comes up on top after a hard-fought match, 5-3. Victory goes to ACP, bringing their overall team score up 18 against Northwest Christian's 12. Next up at the 126 pound weight class, Fukuzaki versus Wisely. Fukuzaki and Wisely starting off nice and aggressive. Wow, Wisely in for a deep double leg. He manages to get 1 leg before kicking back himself on top. He grabs Fukuzaki, attempting to bring him down so he can bring his head out and get the 2 points for takedown. 2 takedown for Wisely. Wisely in with a nice power half, attempting to pry Fukuzaki down. Fukuzaki in danger of being pinned. Wisely getting back points, and this just might be the end of this match, folks. Fukuzaki bridging and fighting valiantly in an attempt to stay off of his own back. And pinned by Wisely. This now ties Northwest Christian with the overall team score, 18-18.